Welcome to Cigar City Radio, episode number 27. I'm your host, Randy Ojeda, and making the magic happen, Senor Jason Solanes.
Quiero, señor.
No quiero. Doggy afuera. If you love Cigar City Radio, and we really hope that you do, you can subscribe to the show on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to podcasts. We encourage you to leave a review in the iTunes store and share the show with your friends. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Cigar City Radio, and you can email us at cigarcityradio@gmail.com.
Cigar City Management and Cigar City Radio are proud to support autism awareness by participating in the 2017 Autism Speaks Walk, Tampa Bay. As part of the Dreams for David team, we are working to raise funds to support research and medical discovery and to help fund local services through the mission of Autism Speaks. Together, we can accomplish amazing things for people living with autism. You can donate to support the Dreams for David team or by joining us for the Autism Speaks Walk Tampa Bay on April 22nd at Raymond James Stadium. For more info, head to cigarcitymanagement.com/autism.
Our guests on this episode are the LA-based garage pop quartet, The Regrets, an amazing teenage band that just signed to Warner Brothers Records. They were also absolutely one of the bands that stood out the most at South by Southwest this year. And even though they're a young teenage band, they're not just talking about iPhones and going to the mall. Here are some lyrics from their song A Living Human Girl, read by Jason himself.
I've got pimples on my face and grease in my hair. Prickly legs, go ahead and stare. An ass full of stretch marks and little boobs. A nice full belly that's filled with food. Sometimes I'm pretty and sometimes I'm not, so let's take a listen. Hit me with your best shot.
How about that? How about that, Jason?
I don't got much to say about that, Pat Benatar.
You do have quite the ass full of stretch marks, Jason.
Full of them?
Yeah, that's what the lyrics said.
I got nothing to say to that.
Yeah. And I'm a fan of your little boobs. Like, I
grew them for you.
Yeah. Just you do you, man. You do you. So listen to The Regrets and check out their new album, Feel Your Feelings Fool, out now on Warner Brothers Records. So here it is, episode 27. Storm, right? We're currently taking South by Southwest by storm, at least. How's your experience been so far? How's Austin treating you?
Really great. We always love Austin. Everyone's super nice. The food is really good. The atmosphere is amazing. So
all the houses are the cutest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Right. So, Lydia, I know you're on some vocal rest right now. Have you just been powering too hard through these songs?
Yeah, I'm having some issues medical wise, but
oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good now. I got good news the other day, so we're good.
All right.
But I'm just not going to talk as much as I usually do because I usually don't stop talking. So I'll try and pipe it down a little bit.
Yeah. So I can already tell you guys are wise beyond your years just by talking to you now. But just for the listeners who don't know, how old are you?
Well, Lydia is 16. I, Sage, am 19.
Okay.
I'm Janessa, and I'm 20.
I'm Max, and I'm 18.
Yeah, so, Lydia, you're 16 years old?
Yes.
And you're the front woman of an awesome rock band.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's amazing. How, at 16 years old, I was playing in a terrible rock band.
I always get that. Everyone's always the compliment I always get for some reason is, which is nice, but it's kind of annoying sometimes, is when I was your age, or no, you're really good for your age is like
Yeah,
a
that's
thing
kind of a
that-
backhanded
yeah.
compliment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're really good. Just
I'm not
for-
saying
yeah.
no. I'm not saying you were saying
No,
that
no,
at all.
that's not what I'm saying at all. I think you're just really good. Period.
Thank you.
So I heard you used to play in a band with Ryan Gosling. Is that true, or is that just an old wives' tale?
I was in a choir in his band's choir.
Really? How did that come around? Is that just a thing that happens in L.A.?
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
hang out, you just
pretty
go
much.
wherever you just see Ryan Gosling everywhere and hang out.
Pretty
with him.
much.
Yeah.
Just honestly a friend of a friend. It was really random.
And how did you all meet?
We met at a music school many years ago, and we kind of like grew up together a little bit, and we met back like last year and started this little project.
Yeah.
We've known each other for like 9 years, like
Yeah.
a crazy amount of time for our age.
But you've only been playing for a year as a band?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. I didn't realize that. I thought you had been doing this for a while.
We've been playing together for a while,
Yeah.
but not this
As
whole
the
setup.
Regrets.
It's just been a year and a half.
Yeah.
Wow. And now you're already at South by Southwest. You got a new album.
Yeah.
Feel Your Feelings, Fool. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And where did you guys record that? How did the album come together?
We recorded it with the one and only Mike Elizondo at the old Death Row Records.
Yeah.
Death Row
Can-Am
Records,
Records.
Can-Am now, but
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not
it was
sure.
really amazing experience. Mike Elizondo's Jesus, the second coming of Christ. He's
bold
Damn.
claim.
trust me, it's true. He's the nicest guy, and he's so smart and so talented. And everything he did in like the record and like produced it, it was just so fun. He made it so fun, and
Yeah.
it was just a great experience.
So do you write everything together, or is there somebody in the band who's the main songwriter? Or
Lydia wrote most of the songs on this album before we even got together.
okay,
So now we're actually learning how to write more together. It's like a new thing that we're going into right now.
it can be tough, to go from writing by yourself to writing as a
Oh, yeah.
group.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah, we
it's-
haven't had any problems, but I think it's just we work well together in most ways. So we're lucky.
always good.
Yeah, we're really fortunate.
I'm impressed that you wrote all these songs, by yourself. That's incredible.
She has like 500 demos in
What?
her
50.
pocket. Oh, 50.
Oh,
But
okay, a 50. Yeah.
to me 550 same thing. But yeah, she's incredible. She's a great writer.
Yeah. And the lyrics are great. Like you're talking about like issues that are like serious issues. These aren't fluff songs. Like you're talking about, feminism and insecurity and
Hell
like,
yeah.
being like living in this strange world that we're in,
Yeah,
So-
it's important.
Where does all this come from? You must have really cool parents, I think.
I do have very cool parents, but lyric wise, I just pull from everything that's happening, like literally anything like that's going on, or that even like sometimes I'll have my friends talk to me about their problems, and then I'll write a song from their point of view. Like I really like writing from other people's perspectives.
Interesting.
A lot of people assume that every song, and a lot of the songs are from my point of view, but I really like taking on like a character and writing a song. So yeah,
That's cool.
thank you.
So it's hard to write from somebody else's perspective too. Do you think that's something you might
I
do?
like it. It's fun.
Do you think maybe in the future you'll start writing for other bands, other musicians too, or
Maybe one day.
Do you really like to just write with your own voice in mind?
I'm super open to that. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
But,
That's awesome. So you just got scooped up by Warner Brothers Records, right?
We did.
How did that come about?
We just have really great managers, and it all happened really fast last year. It was
Yeah.
like within a week, we met Mike Elizondo, and he offered us the deal, and all this stuff happened, and then we started recording like a couple months later, and then the album just came out earlier this year, and here we are.
Yeah. It was speedy as hell.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah.
But
It felt really natural, and everything. Warner's amazing to us. They are crazy big, but they are also super tight knit, and they're like a family.
Intimate, yeah.
Yeah,
It
they're
doesn't
intimate.
feel like how I had always imagined a label. It doesn't feel
We have
like
an
that.
excellent
So
team.
it's just amazing. I'd always imagined a label as being scary and big and controlling and manipulating. I don't know. It was just how maybe movies, I don't know what gave me that idea, but this is nothing like
You
that
hear so
at
many
all.
horror
It's the
stories
opposite of all
also.
of that.
so they've treated you well.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
been so kind.
They let us use all of our ideas, and and come up with stuff. It's always a collaborative effort.
Almost
That's awesome.
everything you'll see, like pretty, or not even almost everything you see that, you know, has to do with us is coming from us. It's our ideas. It's, you know,
So like just the whole art direction.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the whole
All
creative
us.
direction
Yeah.
is all you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have a big hand in the music videos too?
oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the the Hey Now video. It's like
Yeah.
with the
Thank
the whole
you.
1960s vibe you got
Yeah.
going on.
That
Lydia's
was-
dad did that actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. He like wrote it, directed it, filmed it, or did everything.
That's so cool. What was the idea behind that?
We just wanted to, well, I had always wanted to make a video that had, you know, took place in the 60s, but it was really important for us to not, you know, romanticize that time period, because I think a lot of people do romanticize like the 50s and 60s for being, you know, like having amazing clothes and amazing music and all that, and which is all true, but it was really important that we addressed, you know, some realistic issues that were happening in that time period, so that we weren't just, you know, glossing over that.
Yeah.
Plus, those issues are still prevalent today, and we didn't want to ignore that because it's really important to us that we support things. And
Also to like show how insane it is that, you know, just kind of a reminder of all those things that were going on back then. The fact that they're still going on now is just, you know, crazy.
Support our human community.
Yeah. But that's true, though. It's like, you know, if you don't understand the history and what happened, that's why, you know, history repeats itself, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Shine
So-
a light on it.
Yeah. So the people that are listening to your music, is it mostly like older people that were, because your music is very reminiscent of a lot of older bands.
It's very mixed.
Yeah,
We
it
have
is-
A lot
it
of
is an
Definitely have a lot of
teenagers,
young fans too.
Yeah.
Like,
Cool.
from like 10 years old to
20.
upwards of like 60.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like
We have a lot of older
everywhere in
fans.
between.
Yeah.
It's
That's
pretty.
cool.
We're
Yeah.
so fortunate.
I
Yeah.
think you're probably inspiring
best.
a group of young musicians who are hoping
yeah.
to be future regrets one day.
That's like what's most important to me, I think. Well, not most important, but I think like the young people listening to music and being able to feel empowered in themselves and feel comfortable in themselves. I think that's just incredibly important, in that it makes my heart glisten when I know that like maybe it can help a young girl or boy, you know, feel comfortable in themselves.
Yeah, it makes my heart glisten to hear you say that. Basically, my heart's just glistening. All our hearts
you're a
are
little
glistening.
angel.
That's awesome.
Look at that cat.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy. So what's next for the Regrets? What's on the horizon? I know you're here at South by Southwest right now. Is there a tour coming up?
We are actually on a tour
You're
right now.
on a tour?
Yes, we are doing the whole U.S. and a show in Toronto. Not the whole U.S., but like a majority of
East
it.
Coast.
You're doing every city in the U.S., right?
All of them. That would be
I'd love
insane.
to go to like, what's the city in The Simpsons?
Springfield.
Springfield. Every Springfield in every state.
Yeah.
Like that's my goal in life, to go to everyone. But I feel like we should tour every Springfield.
You should do a Springfield
Because there's
tour.
one in every
Yeah.
single state. It'd
Yeah.
be amazing.
Call Fox, man. Cut the check, Fox. Come
Yeah.
on. That's so
Get
cool.
sponsored by The Simpsons.
What is your favorite part about being in the band? Do you really like the songwriting aspect? Is it the recording, or is it the live shows?
I think we can all agree that it's live shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so great to be on stage with your friends and like look over and see them vibing out and you're vibing out and you're all just having a good time and experiencing new things together.
Yeah.
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 People think they're watching us, but we're watching them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's
we
true.
get to watch them and like play. You play like a fast part, and they start moving faster, and you slow down, and they slow down. It's like
It's
a
really
dance.
just a control thing.
Yeah, it's like you're dancing with
We're all
them.
control
No,
freaks.
it's like a
No, I
give
know.
and take. It's really cool.
Yeah, when you see them going crazy, it makes you get crazy.
Yeah, you
And
feed
then-
off of that energy.
Yeah, that's like the most important thing. I think the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, if they're going crazy, then you're going crazy.
If they're giving it to you, you'll give it to them.
It's one way to put it. Right? I love that though, because nowadays it's like people are everything's so digital. Everybody's locked into their phones. So to have a real experience where you see a band and you feed off of actual creative energy and live energy it's magical.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So are you doing a solo tour now? I forgot. I want to go back to this tour. Are you doing a solo tour, or are you on tour with somebody?
Well, partially we're on tour with a band called Active Bird Community.
Yeah.
They're our opening band, but it's pretty much our headlining tour.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. It's really cool. We feel really fortunate and lucky that we get to do this because it's the longest tour we've ever been on. It's pretty much a month long.
Oh,
It's the longest I think we've ever been away from home.
really?
I actually
Yeah,
recently
probably.
found out that I had been away from home for a month, like when I was 9 or 10 with my sister.
Oh.
So I lied to you
Okay.
guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Dang, Sage. Yeah, deceitful.
I went for Christmas and New Year's.
Wow.
Okay. Well, this is probably going to be different. I'm saying than
Very
than when
different.
you were 9.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I actually have emotions, and like I'm actually, like real emotions, like
Okay,
adult
yeah,
emotions.
yeah.
They're different from child emotions, and I feel like I'm actually connected to my home space, and I don't want to leave at this point. So being away from home is a lot harder now, but it's also more rewarding.
Yeah, because you're doing what you love.
Oh hell yeah! I was just talking about that last night
What,
over text.
over text.
Over text, yes.
What did you say?
I was talking about how much I catch myself on stage just like smiling and being so happy and like proud and I feel so just like I feel incredibly lucky that this is my life, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're so
This
fortunate.
is my dream.
Yeah, we're getting really emotional here. It's probably the cats though. You know?
It definitely is.
They're bringing out all the emotion.
Oh my god, yes.
But I'm so happy for you guys. Like I love that. Not only are you an awesome band, but you're very genuine about it, and you're like,
you.
this isn't, because some people I feel like they see the Warner Brothers thing, and they think you might be this like put together act
Stuck up.
to try to trying to capitalize on some kind of trend or something. But this is you.
We were friends before we were a band.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like I think that's important.
Yeah,
That
you weren't-
We,
you weren't-
We are friends
yeah.
before we are a band.
Yeah,
know?
you weren't put together like a Backstreet Boys type thing. Where they
No.
just like found you at different auditions.
Morgan's really happy about the cats.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect spot.
Yeah, you
Good
like.
choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what's the most exciting thing you've done so far at South by Southwest?
Yesterday we did a Doc Martin show.
Really? Did
Yeah.
you
That
get
was
Doc
fun.
Martens?
We did.
Oh, all right. I hope so. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the way to do it. Like, there's the Giorgio Armani stage. It's
Oh,
like, let me
what?
let's just go over there, get some
Holy
threads.
Give
Yeah.
me some
Wow.
clothes.
Yeah.
I will never afford that stuff, but like,
No.
I think that's the cool part about being a band and coming to South by Southwest. People always knock
the
on like,
swag.
oh, you're playing the Mountain Dew stage or whatever, but it's like, I'd love some free Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like,
God.
get us on that.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Doc Martin
Young
stage,
Dew.
you played. What other shows are you doing this week?
Tom's tonight.
We have a Tom's show tonight. Yeah.
Really? Are you gonna get Toms?
Yes.
I hope you're gonna get Toms.
Oh,
think so.
I think we are. Yeah. I hope
Yeah.
so. That'd be very nice.
The good house shoes, good like going
Yeah.
to get grocery shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're really
They
really into the
slip-ons.
shoes then, huh? Doc Martens,
Oh, I'm
Toms.
addicted to shoes.
Yeah. Shoes, I think,
Such
are
a
like.
stereotype.
I think they can like if you can wear like the most basic outfit and put just a nice pair of shoes on, and it looks
Bring-
nice.
It brings the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Right? Do you spend a lot of time kind of coordinating your outfits and things for stage, or do you just kind
It
of?
happens
Yeah.
without. Sometimes it'll just happen. Like a lot. It kind of freaks me out because we'll just be getting dressed all in separate rooms and then all come together and we all match and it's amazing.
What?
Yeah, we're like.
We're not
psychic for each
matching,
other.
but yeah.
It's weird as hell.
It's like that twin intuition thing.
At
But with
ESP.
4 of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably get worse as you're stuck on a tour
Better.
bus together.
I think you mean
Well,
better.
better, exactly. But just more togetherness.
Oh,
you
hell
know?
yeah.
Is there a new album on the horizon?
Not for a while.
Not
but
for a while. You're gonna deprive us of
Yes.
new
We
We
regrets.
just released.
I know.
out.
I
Give
understand.
us a
I-
break.
yeah, yeah.
One day soon.
Let people enjoy this one first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I think
Settle in.
there's a lot in it. There's a lot for people to enjoy. So it'll take some time to digest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to learn all the lyrics first, and then we'll come out with a new album.
All right. Well, that's a challenge, listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
learn
If
every
you come to
lyric.
our show and you can sing along to every song, play
start
them
working
on
for
all the
you.
instruments, then we'll come out with it.
Okay.
Every fill.
So the sooner you do that, the sooner the album will come.
All right. So basically, we just need a ton of the Regrets tribute bands to come out
Yes.
and rock it, and
That's
then we'll
exactly
see some
what
new
we're saying.
What if
Regrets.
Actually, we've
took
been
on
getting some
tours?
covers lately,
Oh,
which we
amazing.
freaking love.
How's that?
It's so cool. It's amazing
cool to see someone
people
do
put
that.
their own little.
Yeah, everybody puts their own spin on it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really fun. It's so fun. Oh my gosh.
Do you spend a lot of time connecting with your fans and chatting with them as much as you can? I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of contact from fans on like Twitter and Instagram,
Yeah.
social media?
A
Lot of
lot.
DMs.
It's crazy to
lot
watch
of
that
DMs?
stuff.
A lot of
Yeah,
DMs.
slide
They slide
into
into
your
DMs a lot. Yeah.
Every time I hear the word slide,
Slide.
I'm just like, oh, it gets weirder and
Yeah.
weirder.
Yeah. It's a weird connotation on
Yeah.
slide. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Pretty much out of time. Any final words for the Cigar City Radio listeners? Everybody that's out there in podcast land, hearing the regrets.
no.
I don't know. I have to
Check out our
pee.
Yeah, check out the album.
That's my final word.
Your final word.
I have to pee.